I think most of you are aware that in many of the countries, especially starting with China in the beginning and later on in the European countries, they imposed a total lockdown in certain provinces in China, but in countries such as Italy and others, there was a total lockdown, national lockdown. That is almost a 24-hour curfew kind of an arrangement. We have not reached there. And we don't want to reach there. We want to put measures in phases so that we do not unduly complicate life for Kenyans. But these measures are necessary, and they may come in phases, and they may target certain areas. It was Eastleigh and Old Town. It is very likely, as I had said earlier before, that as our data improves, we have a better understanding of the level of transmission within the community, we will target those areas that we consider a high risk and impose further measures on those areas as well. I want to thank the residents of Eastleigh, Old Town, and the rest of the country for being calm and understanding during the entire month of Ramadan. It is certain that the successes that we have achieved are owed to their cooperation. I therefore want to appeal to all of us to continue obeying and complying with the restrictions and advisories issued by the Ministry of Health as we soldier on to combat this pandemic. Fellow Kenyans, as we celebrate with our Muslim brothers and sisters, I want us to remember that our fight against COVID-19 is not yet over. As the government, we are aware what these measures have caused in terms of inconvenience and complication of the lives of Kenyans, including limiting religious activities and gatherings. I can assure you, just as His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta said yesterday, the partial lockdown measures would not go on longer than necessary and will be reviewed if Kenyans follow the containment measures that will reduce the number of infections and flatten our curve. I am glad to note that many Kenyans are complying with the containment measures of hand washing, social and physical distancing, sanitization, self-quarantine, and even wearing of masks. I want to urge all of us to continue with this practice because it is the most effective way of combating this pandemic. I also want to appeal to the few who are not towing the line in this journey to quickly change their minds for the benefit of their loved ones and the country at large. Because a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Let us not be that weakest link in this chain.